Aquarius, this is Emmy, and this will be your reading. So this will be your shadow reading. So I've shifted my practice to shadow work. So if you are interested in what's in your shadow, stay tuned. Artist of the year for me for 2025 is Jamieson. This is what is playing in the background. It's JMSN. We like that guy, like his creativity. So I had done already your reading yesterday, and I don't know why I put my microphone too close to my neck, and then the sound would turn off because my skin would be against the microphone. So strike two. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we're gonna start with these little cards. I'm gonna be on camera for maybe the two first decks, and then we're gonna just flip the camera towards the table so you can see better the cards. So what have you been working on lately in terms of shadow? Or since 2025? We had a portal yesterday, so the energies were quite interesting for me. Lots of knowledge that is passing on from my ancestors from previous lifetime. So it's really interesting to see how everything is unfolding for me as well as I'm doing this shadow work. All right, what is in the shadow? And I'm using these little cards. They're Carl Jung's archetype. If you know a little bit about the psychology, then it's gonna ring a bell. So I've made these cards myself. All right, we have the Outlaw. Oh my God, these cards are already like faded. You are trying to liberate yourself right now. And I think that by being able to liberate yourself, you're also capable of creating a world that is more in tune with who you are. You're capable of leaving a mark. You're capable of using your expression in all aspects of your life, basically. This is what possibly your soul is coming here to do in this lifetime, is to really liberate, free yourself as much as possible so you can go back as a soul, as a light particle, like freely, and I would say a little bit lighter as well. Is there anything that want to come out just for this card, or we're going to... Okay, so let's move on to the wild unknown archetypes. I thought there was something else I wanted to come out, but from now, this is how it is. It's funny, I just got the song, "Cause I'm free to do what you want to do." So I have the impression that really what is trying to push forward, it's the freedom that you have right now. It's the capabilities of doing whatever you want, and to not confine yourself in the 3D world that is asking you to do 8 to 4, 9 to 5 job, and that's it, right? And go back home and watch TV. So I have this feeling that freedom is important for you right now, and that it's going to be put on the spot a lot from now to probably the end of 2026. There's a lot of elements that are hidden, that are related to your freedom. We have two cards. We have the Venom. We had exactly the same card yesterday, and we have an extra card, which is the Mystique. Interesting. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday you had the Magician and the Caregiver for these archetypes. So now it's the Outlaw. It's how can I break this cycle? How can I break the rules? And I feel that with the Venom that is hidden in your shadow, it's what is exactly poisoning you. What is it that you are doing day in, day out that does not serve you, that is actually keeping you in a lower vibration? I have the impression that these are very, very complementary, the Mystique and the Outlaw, because most of the time when we're working with energies, we are outlaws. We are like called woohoo people, or spiritual people are called this way. And I feel that this is exactly what is happening to you, is that you're letting other people control the mystique that you are. You are letting other people poison your energy. And because of that, you cannot be the mystique that you are made to do in this lifetime, or that you are meant to be, I should say, in this lifetime. I feel that this is like so complementary with the outlaw. You are here to free yourself from expectation of others, but also the expectations that you're putting on yourself for nothing. To think that society is putting these tags on you when it shouldn't. You are the person who should decide of the name tags that you want to put on your t-shirt, right? But I definitely feel that by nourishing yourself poorly, and like I said, it can be anything. It can be food. It can be what are you watching on social media? What are you surrounding yourself with? What are you, like who are you committing yourself to? Like friendship, family. These people can be venoms, can be poison, and they will suck the life out of you. So I have the impression that all this is trying to push you on the side, so you cannot become this mystical person, this mystique. I have the impression that you are there to teach. You are there to transform elements. You are there to see through the veil. I have the impression also that there is this element of shape shifting that you are capable of doing. So I feel that probably in your dreams, you're not necessarily yourself. You can shape shift into animals, into insect, into other beings. I just heard monsters. So all this is your way of seeing things differently. And I feel that when you're dreaming, you're gathering elements that are helping you shifting your perception into a more mystical energy. For some of you, a butterfly could be an important thing to tell you that you're on the right path. So if you see a butterfly, it could really be important. I'm hearing the moth. So a moth could be important, and not a small one, a big one. And I feel like it's funny because I'm looking at these eyes and they're placed in a like hourglass shape, and I feel that you can see through times. And probably how you're doing it right now, it's by dreaming. It's really by dreaming at nighttime. We have like a moon in the mouth of this person or this drawing. So the goal, I guess, for you will be to really expand into harnessing the mystique energy. To be capable of seeing through the veils, seeing the transformation in others, or seeing even their potential. Whoa, interesting. I'm sorry, I'm just like flabbergasted. Let's take one more deck and we're gonna flip the camera after that. Let me know in the comments if this is your story. I really, really want to know. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, I am posting my TikTok videos on YouTube daily around between 7 and 8 a.m. So if ever you want to have like a free reading about the energies of the day. So just watch it. Watch it. All right. I have the impression that, yeah, we have guidance, we have divine abundance, and we have invite help. It's very interesting because I have the impression that you are guided right now to this transformation, this energetical transformation to become the mystique, to access divine abundance, to access all these messages freely and intentionally, because I feel that right now this is not something that you can do consistently. It's something that you're possibly not even aware of how you're doing things, or how things are actually processing for you to access these messages. So I feel that right now you're like me when I figured out what was my clairvoyance, that I would just see these images and I thought this was my imagination. And finally it was really clairvoyance. I just didn't know it was a thing. Or I didn't know this is how it would manifest. So I feel that this is exactly that. You are receiving codes, you are receiving guidance right now on the path to take, because you are on this path, my beautiful. So you just need to be willing to take the boat and be guided by the stars here, right? And once again, we have the butterfly, like, so you're moving towards this transformation of yourself, of your purpose. So I think that it's just, you need to start thinking about how abundant you are and how things are working right now and how you can feel aligned. Because I feel that for some of you, you could not feel aligned, when in fact you are. You just need to shift your focus into basically saying, hey, like, it's already that. Like, I'm already abundant. I'm already receiving the energy of the universe for me to step into my purpose. For some of you, you're going to require some help, whether it is, especially if you're dealing with shadow work, it can be any practitioner, from a psychologist to a shaman to a witch, to a magician, to a shapeshifter. It doesn't really matter. I just feel that in order for you to speed up the process, you're going to need to have help to guide you through the right direction, but also to put in place elements that will make you feel safe. And sometimes we're spending a lot of energy trying things when there's people that are truly there to teach us, that are there to teach us to how to do things safely. And especially when you're dealing with the spiritual world, it needs to be done safely, because then you can invite lower astral beings in your energy just because you couldn't or you didn't know how to protect yourself from that. So I feel that it's really important for you. I feel that you want also to do things accordingly, and I feel that very, very like fiery energy coming from you even since yesterday. Like you really had the vibe of like a fire sign. So I feel that you want to tame the fire so it doesn't blow up and you cannot handle it. I hope it makes sense. All right, I'm gonna flip the cards and I'm gonna turn the camera, so bear with me just for a little moment. There you go. I'll just push maybe the microphone a little bit. There you go. Okay, I hope you can see well. There you go. I should maybe do this for you guys. Okie dokie. And yes, I feel that this will lead to clearing your energy from anything that is making you feel heavier. So this is really a good thing that you're addressing this shadow, and that you're really tapping into this beautiful energy that you are presenting to me. I feel so blessed to be capable of reading these energies more and more and more, because I feel that I'm still expanding in my gifts and it's only the beginning. All right. I wanted to move on with tarot and then we're going to finish with poesis. All right. Tell me more about Aquarius and their shadow. Oh, nice. So we have the Three of Cups. I feel that there is a bunch of people right now that are willing to help you out, that are willing to celebrate you, to celebrate your progress. You could also have a team right now to work with. This is what I did mid 2024 to January. I did a class to help me develop my gifts, and it was so nice to have people with whom to talk. And my friend Estelle, with whom I'm doing French videos about tarot and oracles and all this good thing, is a person that I've met through that group. And it's a person with whom I'm talking daily because we are speaking the same language. So I feel that for some of you, being surrounded with people that can understand what you are going through right now could be important. And I want to say that surround yourself with people who will be happy for you to see you do the work. Not the people who will judge you on how you do the work on yourself, but more to see you and see the progress. Yes, I feel that you are liberating yourself right now from heavy burdens, from these swords that were deep inside you, and these could be psychological elements that were really putting you down. I feel that you are freeing yourself from this right now by engaging into this healing and realizing what you're here for. It's the end also of a version of yourself. I just saw 1616 on the clock. So this is the end also of a version of yourself that is no longer alive, that is no longer existing. And I feel that the people that are surrounding by you really love to see that, because it's like, holy crap, like this version of you does not exist anymore. And it feels so nice because you are finally growing. I'll go grab this one on the floor. Yeah, we have the Fool. And you are ready to step into this new role where discovery is in the first whims of this version of yourself, right? And you're definitely working on other people where there is a master and a mastery. No, that's not how you call it. And just like a teacher and a student. I feel that this is exactly what you're going through. You might go seek a mystic to help you out. And I feel that you are deciding to do the work on you so you can really start taking that leap of faith on this new journey that you're deciding to do. Definitely someone around you that will help you out to improve these gifts. If this is not about necessarily gifts, you could also decide to step away from a career right now because it doesn't serve you anymore, and then you're just ready to jump into a new career. And you could be basically the student of someone that has more a higher hierarchy of you, and you're just there being willing to learn from this person. And I want to say that you also have the capability of shape shifting and have these little masks on where you're capable of fitting into like any new environment. I want to take one more, please. Shape shifting is not a negative thing. It's really, it permits you to be able to going with the flow in different environments. One more for Aquarius. Woo, that was way too much, but I'm just gonna take a peek. All right, we have the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords in the reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor. I'll take it. They want me to take it, so I'll take it. You're going through like this like wounded warrior, I have to say, where you gave a lot of yourself. And you're finally realizing what you need to heal. You're finally stepping out of this wounded version of yourself where you were constantly competing with others, to finally step into being the Emperor, being on a solid foundation, a great paternal figure if you're a man, someone who has power but is not a tyrant. I really like that energy, guys. It's beautiful. It's really finally moving away from the heartache and from the conflicts as well, and the competing energies, to finally know that you're the master of your life and you're the master of yourself as well. All right, let's finish with Poesis for some advice. We have the King of Swords as well. I feel that you're really seeking clarity. So you're like your clarity, so being able to see through, the energies to what is coming to you, and really being able to use that tool to progress in life. Advice for my beautiful Aquarius. Silence. It's while you're being silent that you'll know what it wants to come out of you, what shadow is trying to push through. It's while being silent. So meditating would be an important thing. I saw 2112. So meditating could be an important thing to let the messages coming through. And I have the impression that you will see clarity as well when you are in silence. So if you want to hear what other people have to say energetically, but also what speech are they using, what like words are they using, you'll be able to have a better idea of how they're coming through on an energetic vibration, but also what they meant. And I feel that this is important. The meaning of what people will tell you will be important. We have the fear. You will be I just heard pointing at, so silence will point at some fears that you have right now, whichever they are. Is it fear of abandonment? Is it fear of being rejected? Is it fear of not being good enough? Is it your self-value? Is it your self-esteem? Silence will highlight that. But also I have the impression that by being the mystique, you will also be able to see through that. So while remaining in silence, you're capable of seeing the fears of others. And this is important because I feel that as you are becoming this mystique, you will be asked to help out others and work on their fears. And if this is more like something like career-wise, I feel that after being the student, you will be the master. And you'll be able to help people transform. But I feel that how you will address it is by what are you really scared of in life, and then you're capable of pushing that through and reassure people about what they need to do and how they need to be in order to be successful. This is also what I'm seeing. And we have harvest. Yes. So I feel that by addressing your fears, you are capable of harvesting the fruits of your labor. And we have birth. There's definitely a rebirth of you guys after going through this shadow. Addressing your fears will definitely make you become more abundant, where you can see the fruits of your labor, where you can see the gifts in others, in yourself, and see the gifts in any situation. Super interesting reading, guys, I have to say. Really, really interesting. All right. Okie dokie. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back as soon as possible for these readings. They take a little bit more energy than what I wish for. And I have a daughter that is high vibration, so she plays a little bit with my energy when she's around. So it's not always easy, and I'm often more than nothing pushed in every direction. So your girl needs some time to anchor herself before doing these readings, because then I'm all over the place. Take care. Bye.